everybody. So first we're going to start with the 3 steps of how to learn a back handspring, and then we're going to get into some fun advanced bonus drills. So first, any soft squishy mat will do. It's even a bonus if you can go uphill. We're going to practice the jump into the back handspring, which is the most important part. If I start here, I'm not going to have enough room to sit, so I'm going to move forward and give myself just enough room to sit backwards, and right when I'm about to touch the mat and fall, that's when I'm going to jump. Sit, 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 jump. All right, so the second step is to get into the upside down part of the back handspring. So we're in a bridge and we're learning to snap from our hands to our feet. I'm going to purposely bend my knees on this table, on this block. Doesn't matter what you use. You could use a wall. I'm going to bend them so I can straighten them and snap down. And add a rebound with the arms up, or for cheerleaders, you can bring the arms down. We're in our handstand, bridge, knees bent. You could straighten 3 times. We'll go right away and rebound. And that's step 2. The third and final step for back handsprings is going to be to just do it. And you're going to do hundreds, thousands, millions of back handsprings before you're comfortable and an expert at them. So over this barrel, which is not quite the right size for me, you can be doing your back handspring with proper guidance from a teacher. Go to your local gym, come over to Rebounders. Here is the gymnast standing. Before they go, I'm going to ask them to look at something, because your head is going to want to turn and look for the floor that you're landing on. So in order to not throw your head back or whip it to the side in control, pick something you're going to stare at. Then put your arms up, sit in your chair until you feel like you're falling backwards, swing the arms, boom, over the barrel. Here's the bridge. You might see the wall if your head is in. Bring your feet over. And you're going to do that over and over and over again. We're on step 3 of the back handspring skill. So we could have done it over a barrel, or if you're lucky enough and you have one of these Pac-Mans, this works really well because you're going to be forced to start sitting, and as you jump, you're going to lift your hips. The most important thing on this station is to bring your belly button to the ceiling as you're going up, okay? I'm not going to go over because I'm a little scared, but I'm going to lift my hips. Uh-oh. Okay, good. All right, so the same Pac-Man idea. If you have a wall nearby, you put your feet on the wall. It's a little bit more fun. Put your feet on the wall. You're going to feel your legs push the wall away and make them straight as possible, and then lift your hips in the air. Ready? Straight, hips up. Oh no. And now I'm stuck. All right, so again, with the third step of the back handspring, you've learned to jump, you've learned to go from your hands to your feet, and now you're doing the back handspring over and over and over again. You might have done it on a barrel, you might have done it with the Pac-Man, you might have done it spotted. If you're ready to try it by yourself, we're gonna go into a foam pit with a cheese mat. So we got this cheese mat going downhill into the foam pit. I'm gonna stay on the edge of the floor. And as long as I sit backwards with my hips, I'll never ever hit the crack or the edge of the floor. So I can practice sitting and falling if I'm a little bit nervous. That's gonna help me get over any fear that I'm gonna end up on the crack. And as soon as I'm ready, with the help of my teacher, I'm gonna sit and jump. And I know that it was a good one because I was able to land all the way in the foam and push way backwards. I felt my straight arms pushing on the cheese. Okay, so we just went through our 3 steps of how to learn the back handspring. Now it's time to get very advanced and learn all of the fun, advanced bonus drills to make your back handspring go from good to incredible. So right now we have some soft mats, and I'm gonna go back handspring into the rainbow shape. I'm gonna be focusing on my shoulder angle. I don't want this to happen on the floor. I want it pushing here. So I'm gonna do my normal back handspring where I swing, push, and land. And this rainbow shape is good. Even farther is the goal. If I can get to here with my head in, that is the goal. All right, now we're gonna do the same type of back handspring as we just did, but we're gonna go to our stomach flat. So this needs to be a very squishy, soft mat. I wanna find a handstand and fall flat as straight as I can. All right, so we're on the tumble track now. This is gonna be seat drop, get to this rainbow shape standing, immediate back handspring. Seat drop, curve, back handspring with the rebound. Now we're gonna add multiple back handsprings where I jump forward, back handspring, jump forward, back handspring. Seat drop, rainbow shape, no arm swing, jump forward, jump forward. And that can continue for many, many, many back handspring. Game, my friend and I are gonna put a little marker and see who can go the farthest on the back handspring. That would be the record, and then we're gonna try to beat that. This is a very advanced back handspring drill that you should not be doing unless you're an expert. I'm a little bit nervous. My goal is to back handspring up the hill, catch my hands right here, and be in a handstand here, and hopefully this will protect my toes. I might be too tall for this station. Okay. Now when I get nervous, I'm gonna say to myself, I am Chase, I am strong, I can do this. And you can use that for yourself because it really does help. I am strong, I can do this. Oh, that felt great. All right, so this is another advanced back handspring station, especially for your chankos, for the back handspring vaulting drill. We got 2 springboards put together. This is the bouncy side, this is the bouncy side. I'm gonna pop a panel mat on top of it. And you're gonna adjust this for the height of your gymnast. And I'm gonna be going to my back, trying to miss my feet right here. So we've got some soft mats to land on. All right, so I wanna make sure my hands are gonna fit on that side. I'm here on the bouncy part. I've measured it already so that my hands are gonna be here. And if my head is in, I'm gonna be able to see the cheese mat in a bridge before I snap over. So my eyes are gonna see the cheese when I'm upside down if I do this correctly. So I'm gonna feel back handspring, push, and then snap to my back. Woo! You can do that in a tuck shape or a pike shape or snap through layup. All right, final back handspring station, So it doesn't really matter if you use a block or a springboard. And we're lucky we have a rod floor that's very bouncy that we're gonna be using. I'm gonna practice the handstand snapping into the back handspring, and then I'll try some multiple back handsprings out of that. Instead of just making a handstand and snapping, I want this to have a little bit of an arch. So I'm gonna go handstand, tight arch, and then snap. This would be a loose arch, this would be a tight arch, and I'm gonna snap from there. So that's the goal at least. Handstand and be like a rubber band snapping through. All right, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna go into 2 back handsprings, and you can continue 3, 4, as much room as you have. After my hands push, I'm trying to bring my feet in front of me and kick the springboard while straightening my legs as much as possible. So again, rubber band snap, straight legs, feet in front of me.